Hello there and welcome back to Satisfactory. Yes, we're back on Satisfactory once again, going to be continuing a single player playthrough on the 1.1 experimental branch. So, if you want to last time, we had gotten most of the bypass done, including the massive spiral that we got fitted in there. And I mean massive as in width, not massive as in tall. It's a short king. Yes, it got fitted in there quite. It was quite tight. It was very, very tight, but it did manage to fit. And we got the spiral done, and we've got the hill as well completed, going up to it, down to basically complete the bypass line. And today's plan is to finish the bypass by connecting it into the backside of the aluminum factory, so that our casings train that has been using our bypass route already will be using the other portion of it that we wanted to use. But that'll be fun. So let's go ahead and get on into it. Let's go. Alrighty, and here we are. So, yes, that was quite the ordeal last time. I cannot believe it took me over 6 hours to design and build this little piece of section. I mean, it just, I looked at the time and went, oh my gosh, I've been here for 6 hours. This is insane. But it do be like that, though, sometimes. It do be like that. Oh, some good news, though. If you have not seen it, I did, me and a friend of mine bought me the game Drive Beyond Horizons. If you guys have never heard of Drive Beyond Horizons, it is a, basically, if you've heard of The Long Drive, it's basically a road trip game. It's a survival, post-apocalyptic road trip game where you have a car, you start out with a car, and you're supposed to keep that car alive through your road trip. And then you either swap it out for another car, or you swap out the parts, or you just basically try to keep it fill up, try to keep food and water for your character and stuff like that. Basically that, and you try to survive the apocalypse out in the desert. So it's basically like The Long Drive, but like 10 times better. It is a 10 times better, way better game. More cars, more parts, just way better designed in general, and stuff like that. So yeah, it was a very, very fun game. Thanks to a friend of mine, Jinx, who had bought it for me. And I did miss a piece. He bought it for me, and we played it together. So if you have not seen that video is out. A second one is coming soon. These videos are just massive, so they take forever to upload. But that one will probably be coming out on Friday for part 2 of that whole series we're doing. Also, another friend of mine got me a different game, because you guys know how I am. It's I don't have a whole lot of money, so my friends end up buying all the games for me, which is very awesome of them. And no, I don't coerce them or anything like that. I'm not that kind of person. But yeah, when they do buy me stuff, I'm always very, very grateful and whatnot. Oh, and yeah, so yeah, we got that game. We got another game that just came out not too long ago, which I'll be playing on the channel soon. But we will be doing Enshrouded today later with DDG, because a huge new update just dropped, and we're going to be starting all over fresh, brand new characters, brand new world, all that kind of stuff. So it's going to be interesting. We'll see what happens. Of course, I'm going to go back to my my familiar area as well. Yeah, sorry. Just some little updates there. Yeah, and apologies again for the episodes going out late. The episodes are only going out late because of those massive videos that I was putting out for that Drive Beyond Horizons game. Those videos are quite long, and they're quite massive in terms of gigabytes. They take a very long time to upload. So my internet's okay, like 200 megabytes and then 10 megabytes up. But obviously the internet only uses half of that, because Windows, you know how Windows is, only allows the browser to use half, which is stupid. What am I doing here? What are we doing here? What are we doing? Should we build it back from I kind of want to do the bridges that are over here, come over this way. The bridges that we already have over here that I did just to make it fit, of course, within the old. We've got a theme going on over here in the bamboo forest, which is steel. So using the steel bridges that I need to rebuild. I just don't have the damn time. It's the time trying to figure out and trying to balance the time between on camera and off camera editing and all that other stuff. And, you know, sometimes it's an okay one, and sometimes it takes forever to do anything. That's just how it goes. But that is okay. We will make it work. But yeah, let me grab these blueprints here. And since we're in 1.1, we can nudge them, which is my most favorite thing in the world. Yeah, we need to nudge this all the way back here. Yep, just like that. Okay, and we're going to bridge straight out for one bridge, and then we need to curve and kind of go that way, like a 45 or so. Luckily, I have blueprints of all this, so I don't have to work too hard. Like, the reason what took us so long last time, the reason that took so damn long is because we were having to hand build most of it in order to make it work correctly, and it just was not good, so... Alright, so we put 2 of these, and then 1 of these. Yeah, since we're in 1.1, the nudging system is just so good. Yeah, being able to do that alone is it's like the hand of God coming down. Because man, that is it's so good. Now these ones I do have to add these little beams, but like I said, I do need to rebuild these at some point if I ever get the chance. That is not correct. Okay. That's more like it. Rebuild these with the brand new I-beams or H-beams if you want to go it that way. The brand new H-beams, and I have a new way of covering these sections as well. Really, really nice. I have it on the dedicated server. I just haven't built it here yet. Because, like I said, yeah, it's I have to completely rebuild the entire bridge because you can't really swap beams. I'm pretty sure. I haven't actually tried with the. No, you can't swap beams. Now, it would be nice if you pulled this out and went to the Materials tab and they had a beam section as well as a foundation, just a beam section. And then you could replace the different beams, and that would just make my life so much easier, but no. No, we've got to do it the hard way. Why? Because that's just how it be. Yeah, I don't know why that one's missing from this particular... Yeah, I think they're all missing it. Yeah, there's something wrong with the blueprint. Oh, no, it's not the blueprint. It's just me being dumb. That's what it is. I mean, that we always knew this to be true, but man, sometimes I just forget all kinds of stuff. I would have to do that probably to damn near every one of these all the way around. I also need to finish this build. Man, it... I need to actually need to redesign the walls slightly because I want to add some flair to it, and then I need to finish these roof pieces because it's supposed to be like a temple, but man, I just never finished it because again, it's that balance thing, you guys know. It's that balance thing that I have the issue with. Oh, whoops! I actually put that in the wrong spot. Oh boy. No, wait, don't delete all of it. Just a bit. So the thing I just messed up. It needs to be actually here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is so we can put the supports in. The other thing I need to do as well is we need to take a day and design a hypertube network. I know I said I'm not a fan of hypertubes, but man, it's getting it is getting annoying crossing the map via train. I mean, via train's not too bad, but yeah, it'd be nice to be able to throw some hypertube in there. And yes, again, I know what I said. I know what I said about hypertubes. I'm not, you know, it's not that I don't like them necessarily. It's just I just never found them to be of much use. But now that we're doing this kind of build, they might be a little more useful. Going back on what I said, I know. Yeah, these are blueprints. I was like, are these blueprints? I don't remember. There we go. That way we can put our supports in like that. Yeah. Okay. And then we can go ahead and build our bridge like this. But yeah, I would like to at some point rebuild these. Maybe give them a little more flair. We'll add some lights and stuff. Not too crazy, because obviously we're going to have these everywhere, but yeah. And then this design, this style of bridge needs to be replacing the other style of bridge to the Rocky Desert as well, because the Rocky Desert bridges I'm not a fan of because they mess with the camera. I really wish they would add a first-person mode to the vehicles. I know there's a mod that does it, but again, I'm not doing mods. Mods, this is vanilla only, because this is my first time going through technically, this is my first time going through 1.0. I've never been to Phase 5 yet. I know, shocking. 3,500 hours, I know it's shocking, right? I mean, I've been playing since Update 5. I've beat the game several times, but that was before Phase 5. Before Phase 5 was a thing, so... that kind of... Did I already do this? Yeah, I already did this. So yeah, that kind of thing. Have not been to Phase 5 yet, but we'll get there eventually. We are making progress. Yeah, we already built this, so then we just need to add this. That doesn't want to add. There we go. That's already added on that side. Okay, cool. Looks good there. So then what we're going to do is we're going to add ourselves a 1/2 meter block, because that's just the way these ones work. So we can add a support section. Whoops, that is not what I wanted to do. Get out of here. That's ugly. That's the reason these exist. Okay. I mean, I planned on bridging this out. That's why I made this like I did. And then we're going to curve and go that way slightly. So we're going to kind of S-bend. And then once we get to about roughly a 45, route going right over the top of this miner, then we'll go straight across to that lake there, and then left, and then curve left onto the deal there. That's basically kind of how I'm going to play it. So yeah, and to make those kind of curves, we're going to do a 5 degrees. So we're going to go hold control, aim at the corner of our foundation, and then we're going to hit the H key. And since we're in 1.1, oh, I didn't actually do that. So hold control, aim at the corner, use the mouse wheel to scroll because you're already holding control, and we can just nudge it down, nudge it over. Perfecto. And of course I wasn't in zoop mode, so that is my bad. I'm not a very good teacher. I never said I was, okay? I never said that I was a teacher. That's why I don't make tutorials. Eventually I might, you know. Be like, hello, I'm the person with 4,000 hours or 5,000 hours. I'm here to teach you about stuff. Satisfactory is a really great game, right? I freaking love this game. That's why I did it for a YouTube channel. I don't ever get tired of Satisfactory. I mean, sometimes I do experience a little bit of burnout from it, but that is usually quelled when I have a good plan going. When I have when I am in middle of the progress of a really, you know, something I really want to do, really want to build. So then I'm reinvigorated, as it were. But I tell you, after we finish this game, though, definitely mods. It's going to be Satisfactory Plus if it's available by then. I don't know if it is or not, because 1.1 has not come out on the stable branch yet, and mods will not be available for 1.1 for a little bit after that. But the main mod is going to be Satisfactory Plus if we can. Of course, I haven't looked at the modding community in a while, so like I said, I have no idea. It's about the way we want to aim. Yeah, that looks good. Alright, we'll have to... So the way this one's gonna work... What we might have to do is we might have to push this out a bit to get past the miner. So like do this. And then we do our foundations. Let's see. It's like I say, I don't want to build into the miner. Obviously, those are backwards. Let's see what the support does. We might just miss. Oh, I think I'm happy with that. Yep, it just misses the miner there. Also, while we're over here, production. I need some supercomputers. Crap, do I have the tickets? Supercomputers and turbo motors. We're not making those yet. Might buy a couple stacks. Oh, I think my game just crashed. Oh, no, we're good. Okay. It is 1.1, so it was expected. Let's hope everything else is working. Yeah, we look good. Oh. I don't think we're good. Yeah. Well, if this recording is shot, then goodbye. Nope. Hopefully we're okay. Yeah, let me finish up this bridge and get it all connected, and then we'll move on. Alrighty then. So, I've been building on this just a little bit. And I've got the bridge over here. I actually did have to... I upgraded those miners. And I did have to fix a few things as well. And including, on the map, we now have the bauxite mine marked with how much it's going to be producing. Now, it doesn't actually produce 3,000 because the belts don't allow for that many, but adding up the Mark III miners does give you 3,000, and the same with this one is 3,300. Obviously, adding it up doesn't work. As well as we kept running out of bauxite. I don't know why specifically. We're bringing in a whole crap load of bauxite, so I don't know why it kept the train stations kept running out. So it's just like, yeah, I mean, I remember this issue. So I went ahead and added this bauxite mine onto the list here. And we're actually going to separate out I'm actually going to take 834 divided by 2, 417. Okay, I'm going to take 417 off of this one here. 417. Okay, apply. I mean, I did. Oh, this one needs the name needs adjusted. There we go. Okay. Yeah, all these we took the dashes out of those, so. But yeah, so now we're bringing in a little more bauxite, and hopefully that train station can then keep up. It's just the train station doesn't make the round fast enough to unload. Plus the way the bauxite's being loaded, it's only being loaded at like 780 times 2, 1560 per minute is the max that it's being loaded at. So yeah, a little bit of an issue there. But yeah, these are all now Mark IIIs, and all the coal and all the bauxite is now Mark III. And then once I got that done, I put the second train station down, marked it all. I put a roof on that finally, just to kind of cover it up. And this bauxite bridge right here, or the bauxite bridge, this bridge right here, then finished and going this way. But it looks like I'm going to have to do a little bit of a hill. It looks like we're definitely going to need to slope down at 1 meter and then go towards that specific one. I would have had that spiral go higher if I could, but that tree was in the way. So yeah, we're gonna have to slope down from here to get this working. So I do have a blueprint. Or I should have a blueprint for 1 meter slope. Truss bridge A 1 meter slope. Yep, there it is. And I no longer have to do the stupid thing of trying to get the blueprint in place so that I could actually place it. I can now just place it, which is very nice. So yeah, we're just going to slope down with these. I remember all the different tricks I was trying to get so that these could get placed correctly. The blueprints are damn near impossible was damn near impossible to make work, unfortunately. And it looks like we might do a curve from here. Oh, out of power. So go down 1 meter, go down one, so we've down 2 foundations, and then we're going to use this as an also use this as a sloping as well. Actually, let's go over to this side. Let's remove all this junk. And let's use these blueprints right here. Now, these blueprints are a bit shorter, unfortunately. I did not make these correctly, but it's all we got right now. Like I said, getting the timing down for balancing between doing a whole bunch of stuff off camera and whatnot is a little bit of a pain in my butt. But it does, we can do that. Yeah, actually, I like doing that. We'll just get rid of the extra bits that we don't need. Like that. That, and then we'll get rid of all this. We should be able to... Yeah, it's like that doesn't look too bad now. Looks like it attaches directly. Oh, wait. Oh, that's incorrect. So you can't do a half meter. You have to do all or nothing. I mean, we could do that as well. So 1 meter slope. Yeah, we'll have to do an all or nothing type of deal here, which isn't too bad to make work. Then we're going to get rid of... We might have to get rid of the concrete first, just to get rid of the rest of the stuff. Because we don't need all of this. This is basically a transition between concrete to steel. So. There we go. And I want to put these back because they're part of the bridge deck. But the rest of this can all go away. Vertical that up, vertical that up. There we go. Okay, so now we've got that matched up, and it's still the 1 meter slope. Then we got to put all the supports for these as well. Oops. I'm pressing the home tab, or the home key. Okay, it's like these should match up. Ready? Just gonna go right to there. Oh, we should remove this. Hold on. There we go. What we'll do is we'll put it. Yeah, put it right there. I use control, by the way, so to get it lined up. This one actually allowed for a lineup perfectly. Yeah. Okay. So I'm only doing that because that allows a good position to put our signals is in between. Even though we could pretty much put the signals anywhere, you have to have a long enough track to do that. So I just put it there. It makes it a little easier. Oh, these won't go away. What if I put one directly on it? Nope. Chainsaw? I don't have a chainsaw. 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 Nope, those are just in the... Damn it. We might have to take a liberty with that one. I will allow it, because I don't want to have to relocate the bridge section. It'd look really weird if we did. Well, we'll allow it. We'll have to just take a liberty on that one, unfortunately. Because these aren't destroyable for some reason. Why? I couldn't tell you. Gotta re-upload that. Okay. Also, for some reason, I can't upload this now. For some reason, oh, that's right. It always gives, when you upgrade, it always gives you back, which is stupid. That system needs to change too. Okay, that looks correct. Like, this one's pretty short. That's a little too long. Okay. How big is this curve? Let's see. Is it kind of even? Not really. But we might be able to make it work. We'll have to build a custom corner for this. If it's close enough, that is. No! I was trying to get up on that bridge and then it lagged. Give me power! There's power up there. I know there is. Thank you. Like, I know there's freaking power up there. I laid those tracks down. It's freaking buggy freaking hover pack. Oh, and then apparently I lose power because this track doesn't have power. But if I go a little bit further, then it connects. And always a bother. Yeah, I really need to fix these so they're a bit taller. Okay, yeah, this might not be a good curve. Okay, we can connect it, but it might not be, what I'm saying is it might not be a 1 meter fully. Yeah, that's what I thought was going to happen. There's no way to really fix that either. What I'd have to do if I wanted to kind of fix that is I basically would have to probably maneuver this hill here, because this hill's not maneuverable. But I'd have to maneuver this hill to make it match this one. I mean, it's okay. I'd rather have it better, I guess you could say. Now, what we can do is we can still use the grid here that we're already on, which is there. No, there. And then go up one. Let's see if that fixes it. And then we can adjust inside of... We can make a custom start section to make that work. Just as long as one of the curves is fine. Okay. But we do need to... I'm out of power. No. Yep. Okay. I'm just far enough away and it's annoying. Alright, let's connect that to that to see if that fixed our hill. And it's still not high enough. Okay. So I guess then we just keep moving this up until we. You know what I might do is I might move it up 4 meter. Do a 4 meter. That way it kind of put it up to that height there instead, and then we can have a half bridge to then start sloping down. Okay. Yeah, let me see if I can get something that works. That still pisses me off that I can't destroy that. Alrighty, so I think I've got it all working now. And we've got this connected. I don't know if the casings train is going to take this way. We'll see. But the bridges are complete now, and I did have to go a little bit closer. I actually extended one of these. So basically what I did was I used this blueprint, but I built onto it, kind of shortened it up one, and then we've got the this as well, this 1 meter slope. There we go. Brain. Oh, the water train is taking this way. Interesting. All right. It must be faster than to go... It must be faster to get to the train station that way than to go up and around that other side. That'll be one less train on that side, on the west side of the aluminum factory, so that'll kind of take a little bit of traffic off of that. Yeah, it must be faster to go this way. But, yep, so the way I did that, I actually had to extend this one out by 1 tile. Oh, I forgot to finish it. Let's go ahead and finish that. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna need to remove that. I really wish you could, like, back connect to each one of those. It's really stupid that you can't. It's like you can snap to it from this side, from the first connection, but the second connection, absolutely not. The game's like, nope, can't have that. That makes too much sense. How dare you make sense? It is, that is blasphemous. Okay, and then we'll do what these did. There we go. That makes that match. I did have to add more X's in there just to kind of finish it out. But yeah, so now we just got to build the supports for this. So yeah, we start with the 1 meter, and this slope is still not quite correct, but it is really, really close. You can see it does kind of, it does slope out nicely though for the most part. It's like, yeah, it does kind of slope out weirdly. Or slope a little weirdly. Grab this. Let's fix this particular piece. Yeah. So it wasn't clipping through. Yeah, and then we've got the 1 section, 2 sections, so that'd probably be here. And we won't worry about it. That works there, though. Okay, so now I just gotta get rid of these. Can I get rid of these? I'm trying not to get rid of the nice rocks, if they even can be removed. Probably not, but that fixes that. Alrighty, this one I'm just gonna do a simple frame situation here. Should I do... Well, no, they're going to be 2 different slopes, so we'll have to do them each individually. Wait for the autosave. But yeah, after we finish the supports for this, that's it. We've finished our bypass. I don't know where the casings train is. I haven't seen it in a while. But then again, I just got this connected, so it'll be taking the other way. And then, after this, we can start working on our heatsink factory. Or, no, should we do the... We should do the copper powder factory first. The copper powder factory would you like to get done? Oh yeah, there's the bauxite train. Oh man, that thing is flying. Dude, that thing is absolutely barreling down. If that was a real train... Hey, there's the casings train. If that was a real train... That thing would have flew off the track going that fast. But luckily these are magnetic, specialty magnetic electrical trains that have immunity to falling off the track at high speed. Alright, so then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, and that'll do. Okay, so I'm gonna put this across, but only down here. Oops. That is not what I meant to do. Here we go there. Okay, those are those supports, so then we just, from here, put this back to default. It's okay if they overlap slightly. I'm not really too worried about it. This one specifically, though, has got a somewhat match. Okay. You can see the height difference as well. Height difference was a little closer there. Perfect. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta hand make all the supports, and that's why it takes forever to do certain things. But that is okay. We will make it work. On for that particular one. Go ahead and come up here. There we are. Yep, and then we'll just fill it in. Should I... Oh, I should fill in from the other side. Because I did do it this way, so... Doing it this way should still be fine. There might be a little gap, but... At least it won't be clipping too harshly. These ones I allow to clip a little bit more because they're the same color. They're the same color as the train line, so it doesn't really look too terrible if they clip slightly. Can even... There you go. Then we'll go from this side, because this is more leveled out anyway. There we go. That'll work. Alrighty, but that is that bypass done. So the bypass to the backside of the aluminum factory that we've been putting off for so long is finally complete. That is another project crossed off the list. Hooray! Alright, so the next plan, yeah, I think we're gonna do the copper powder factory over here. Ooh, look at this big open space we could use. And we could put a four-way right here. I think that's what we'll get started on next time. Definitely is the copper powder factory. Well, we'll get started on it this time as well, so... But yeah, big old copper powder factory. It shouldn't take too long to build, as long as I don't go too crazy with the design. But the other reason I want to put a copper powder factory over here is because there is a copper mine right here. Yes, we're using 1,250 of it, but we're not using all that copper right now. And plus, I can pull other copper mines. There's another copper mine over here that I need to go back to and up the miners on it, and then see how much this aluminum factory is taking from that copper powder factory, or the copper ingot factory. Maybe that's what we'll work on. Oh, we need to update this one as well. This one hasn't been updated either. Yeah, so maybe that's what we'll do, is we'll go and update these copper ore mines. 4,800. Was it iron mine too? It was. Cool. Alright, yeah, we're pulling enough copper and iron that this should more than make up for this. What happened here? Why is that clipping so hard? That is very strange why that's clipping so hard. So it's oh, these are 2 meters. That would be why. Okay. It's like, why are those clipping so hard? Yeah, like I said, guess what is being made in that factory? It's not obvious at all. Not obvious at all that that's automated wiring. No one could ever tell. That was made with pipes, by the way, with the curved mode for pipes. So freaking good. It looks so good too. Jeez. So I'll see. These are the Mark 1 pipes, and I put a bit of shine on them as well. Using the new curved mode. Like, this was not possible without... I mean, it was possible, but it was also kind of a pain in the butt. I designed this slightly differently than the actual automated wiring, but yeah, I think I got it down. Not too bad. We're going to need that automated wiring for later, so yeah, getting those factories done was definitely worth it. Yeah, so it looks like copper powder is going to be our next factory that we work on. Because if we can get that out of the way, then there's only one more step to completing for Phase 4 as nuclear pasta, which is getting the radio control units done. But those radio control units, just like all other circuit board stuff, is going to be out in the grasslands. All those factories out there, all going to be electronic factories. Oh, I guess I can put down a train and let's go back over there. Alrighty, so now that we're back over here, where we're going to be doing our copper powder factory, yeah, I do need to go to the aluminum factory. I'll do that off camera and get that sorted for how much copper we're pulling. The iron, I would need to go to the steel factory to figure that out at some point. But yeah, we'll need to figure that out before we do the copper powder factory anyway. So, but unfortunately, we are at the end of our episode, so we're going to go ahead and leave it here. So next time, copper powder factory in this space. I think it'll look really, really nice. It could be the copper... You know what we should do? Copper powder tower. What do you think? What do you guys think? A nice tall tower of copper powder. That'd be pretty insane. A nice, like, thin one, too. Like, we do one of those types of buildings that are, like, really, like, tall but thin. And we do, like, the support, like, X's on the outside where the window or where the lights are and stuff. I don't know. We'll figure something out. I don't really have any designs specific for it, but we'll have to do that next time. We'll do the copper powder factory, then we'll do the aluminum sheets factory, then the the aluminum sheets. I mean we'll do the heat sinks factory and then the cooling systems, and then that'll make way for other factories. So anyway, but for now though, like I said, that is going to be it. So I do hope you enjoyed. Oh, and before you go, I would like to give a huge shout out and thank you to all of the investors you can see here. Seriously, thank you. You guys are awesome. It is much appreciated. And until next time, I guess it's a goodbye.